Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, here with my brief thoughts on Bullet Train. This was directed by David Leitch, the director of movies such as Hobbs and Shaw and Deadpool 2. This is based on the book of the same name, and it stars a lot of people, but specifically Brad Pitt, Brian Tyree Henry, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Joey King, and many others. This cast is pretty stacked. It tells the story of a group of assassins who have they have the same mission, to get a briefcase containing something, but it all relates to a very prolific figure in the Japanese underground. Our main character, if you want to call him that, is codenamed Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt. He's going through his own things, including going through therapy and trying to go things in a peaceful manner, which lasts about as long as you expect. If you have been to a movie theater at all the past couple of months, you more than likely have seen this trailer. I think I've seen it roughly about 1,000 times. I'm glad this movie's out so that I never have to see this trailer ever again. But overall, I thought the movie was actually quite good. It was a bit of a mess, but it was a fun mess. The kind of movie where I was like, alright, I could nitpick this to death, but I'm having a great time. Like I said in the intro, the cast is stacked. I could just literally name off, Brad Pitt, Joey King, Brian Tyree Henry, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and there's names that even make cameos who I'm like, wow, I cannot believe that Leitch was able to get them, and in some cases, I could understand. The character I was the most invested in was Brad Pitt. I thought that he was the most fun out of all of them. He had all of my favorite scenes. Coming in at a close second was the father, played by Andrew Koji. I thought he did a really good job. He and Joey King are pretty much grouped together in the movie, and I liked these two. Joey King especially. She is the most villainous of all the assassins. They're all assassins, so yeah, they're kind of all villains in their own way, but the true heel of the group is absolutely Joey King. She had the most nefarious moments. A theme of this movie is about fate, and how no matter how different people appear, or the different fields that they have, or the types of professions that they have, fate brings people together for one reason or another. And while I think the movie leans into this a bit too much with some pretty eye-rolling levels of convenience, on the whole, I liked the theme. I liked what they said here. I liked the spirit of it. There are definitely some fun action sequences here as well. There's some CG stuff that I don't think was done very well. But when it's actually looking like they did stunts on an actual set, I thought it was done very well. One of my favorite sequences was between Brad Pitt and Aaron Taylor Johnson. I thought they had the best fight out of all of them. It is in the trailer. It's the scene where Brad Pitt asks for the sparkling water. When it's extended, it's actually quite good. But in terms of, like I said, I had a great time with this movie, but in terms of saying that, the movie is a bit of a mess. I feel like there could be at least 3 movies that can come out of this, or 3 movies that were poured into this, and I feel like there is some stuff that could have been edited out. However, I feel like the movie did a good job of incorporating everything. I feel like there were extra bells and whistles that just didn't need to be there. For example, in this movie, Bad Bunny, Zazie Beetz, and Logan Lerman are characters here. Blink and you miss it, but they are definitely there. So much so that I didn't realize who these people were until the end credits. In the case of Bad Bunny, I didn't realize until I was doing research and looking things up on IMDb. Bad Bunny has such a recognizable look, I would have figured, oh hey, I would have known him, but no. And like I said, on the whole, I think they incorporated everything about as well as you could. However, in the grand scheme of things, I think I could have trimmed some of this stuff out, but that's just me. Definitely the biggest problem that I do have with the movie is the fact that the characters get into certain situations and they come out of it and you're just sitting there like, oh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? You should have died like a couple of times over in that. Probably the biggest one was Tangerine, the Aaron Taylor Johnson character. He gets knocked off of the train and he has to get back on it because, you know, it's his mission to get back on the train. Not only does he jump onto the bullet train, but he survives on top of it for seemingly several miles and punching his way in through a glass window back into the train. I could unpack this so much, but what I will say is that I actually Googled it. The top speed for a modern bullet train in Japan is roughly about 200 miles per hour. Now, even if we assume that they're not going the full 200, I mean, you're still going triple-digit miles per hour, and you're trying to hang on to a bullet train?
Yeah. Bullshit!
Now, I'm, like I said, I'm not trying to be that guy who is like, oh, that took it out of the movie, but it just took it out of the movie. I was just sitting there like, oh, wow, that is just way too convenient. It just, oh, that's kind of bad. And like I said, I could probably nitpick this movie to death, but like I said, there's colorful characters, there's an intriguing mystery. I had a good time with it, so much so, I'm going to give this a great rating. I might be going a bit generous on this one, but I really did enjoy this one. Like I said, it does have problems. It is not perfect. But I love the mystery side of things. There's some fun action. I was invested in all the characters' stories for the most part. And in the grand scheme of things, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But what did you all think of Bullet Train? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.